May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from harm. May all beings love life. May all beings awaken. Welcome to another Cuke audio podcast. Brief memories. And here's another brief memory from me in D.C. I pray that you and yours are safe and comfortable, free from economic hardship, and able to get out and do whatever it is you want within the limitations of the universal precept of do as little harm as possible. So I've got a little time here. I've got to go to the dentist and get 2 root canals and a post. It's only about a 4-minute walk, but I want to zip over to the post office first, which is another 2 minutes in the other direction down there on the medium-sized street. We're on a sort of an alley, and I go from here to it's a small street, and then that goes to the medium-sized street, and I want to go vote. I've got it all ready to vote, and I just want to get it in the mail and get it out. So I think I've got time to do all that. But first, I want to tell you this brief memory of mine. So this says, Shunryu Suzuki used to try to gently nudge us from being too serious, from taking ourselves too seriously, from taking our practice, our Zen, or whatever too seriously. Sort of like when he warned us about getting on trips. Don't go on any trips, he said more than once. Every once in a while he'd said that. And then Trungpa Rinpoche used to say that. Don't go on any trips. Don't go on any trips. And I remember once Trungpa saying that over and over in a lecture, and it was almost like he was crying. Now, of course, you know what he means by don't go on any trips. Like, don't get so attached to something that you lose yourself. That you, sometimes Suzuki would say, you sacrifice yourself to not only some impulsive trip, but to just your thoughts or desires or to confusion. That's the 3 poisons: greed, hate, and delusion. So, a lot of times he'd express that by saying, or don't take yourself so seriously or whatever. But on the other hand, there's 2 sides to that. It's a matter of balance. So people hear that and they like it. They go, oh boy, yeah, let's not be serious. On the other hand, when Ryuho Yamada first came to the Zen Center, while Suzuki was dying, and he would shiatsu him, when Suzuki first met him, he said, now Ryuho told me this, right? He said, you can't, here's the way Ryuho said it. He told me we can't, just sort of get by and fake it here like we can in Japan. Be careful about goofing off too much and stuff, he said, because these are serious students. Ryuho said it was true, so sincere, so serious, so hard practicing. And Ryuho had a very wide understanding of that. It wasn't like somebody, I can hear some kids playing next door from here. It wasn't like somebody being rigid or, looking uptight or something. But they could be very friendly and relaxed and everything, but he could see they were taking their practice seriously. So that balance is what we all need to find. in life in general, you don't have to think about Zen or practice or anything. That balance between being too serious and not taking life seriously enough. Because, like, remember when they hit the Han, when they hit that wooden board, it says the first line on it is, well, sometimes the first line is Daishu ni Mos, which is sort of like now hear ye. Daishu ni Mos, addressing the Great Assembly. But the first line of the poem is Shoji wa jidai ni shite, life and death is the great matter. So, but we must penetrate deeply into the meaning of life and death without making a trip out of it. Hard to do. We must find the subtle, deep, compassionate way. Okay. This has been a Cuke Audio mini podcast. I'm DC Puba of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives, coming to you from sleepy Sonora with Dogette Bandita, Feline Cuchita, and dear lovely Katrinka, and those sweet little kids next door. And we're wishing you, and yours, and all of us, a grand awakening.